Morning, guys. Just getting the last couple things packed up here. Got big sled loaded up. Got the small sled, bait cooler below. Fish finder, bucket, rods, gear, clothing, whole 9 yards. Let's get it, baby. We got a winter storm warning. We got an hour and 11 minutes till we're there. You can see that. Let's get on the road. Got some fish to catch in a PA winter storm, baby. Let's go! Got a little under an hour yet, 57 minutes. It's pretty much a straight stretch from here. Stay on Highway 15 for the next 10 miles. When we get off, and it's back roads from there. So we're gonna get to where we're going. Got this beautiful wintry mix, a little bit of snow, a little bit of rain. Got the mountains. What more could you ask for? Little solo mish today. Usually I surround myself with family and friends, and you know, try to enjoy some fishing together, but everybody was busy today, so it's on me to get out there and do a little solo trip and see what we can make of it. Pretty excited for today. I think we're gonna have some good luck. We're going after some trout, panfish, your usual crappie, bluegill, perch, throwing some jigs and some spoons down, some rattle traps. Just tip it with some spikes or some waxies, and gonna see what we can make happen. Like I said, feeling pretty confident. I think we have a good shot to get on some fish today. Hopefully they're biting before this big storm comes in. It's a little warmer today in central PA. That's why we have this wintry mix. I believe my temperature gauge has 34 right now, so the snow isn't sticking yet. Throughout the day, it's supposed to snow all day, back into Monday, and because of that, it's supposed to drop in temperature, so I'm hoping some of this snow ends up sticking, because I love the snow. Let's go, baby! About a minute away, guys. Got to pull into Bald Eagle State Park. Let's see if we can get it done. We're gonna be fishing the beach today. Last time I was here, the fish were up real shallow. I'm not sure if that's changed, because that was a while ago. I probably fished it about a month ago. Fish pushed up on that beach pretty good, so we went from deeper water into a little bit shallower and started hammering the fish. And I have a feeling that might be what happens today. We're gonna start shallow and then go deep if that doesn't work. But I think we're gonna get there. We're gonna put our fish finder down there. We're gonna start marking fish. It's usually how it goes. So it should be a good day, but we're pulling in now. Let's see. Let's see if I can remember how to get to this beach here. Park always looks dead until you pull into the beach, and then it's loaded with people every time. So we're gonna see if we can make it happen in between all these people. I'm sure we're gonna be fishing next to some others. We're gonna see what we can do. Whew. Little drifting action. Holy cow! That's awesome. Holy shit. Thought we might have been chopped right there. All right, guys, we're here. We just pulled in. Let's get everything set up and I'll meet you out in the water. Let's go. All right, guys, let's fully dressed now, as you can see, head to toe. Let's see if we can get this sled out. I'm not feeling too good about it. Alright, that wasn't too bad. That was a lot easier than I thought. The hard part's going to be getting it back in. I already know that. We're going to disprove this theory today that bringing bananas is bad for you. Got 2 bananas here. Going to chuck them in the sled. Just a theory. I think that these bananas are going to bring me luck today. So let's see what we can do here. Fun part's getting onto the lake. We got it's a beach, so there's some rocks here, a little rock shore. Dragging the sled across isn't always fun, so if there's enough snow on the ground, it'll be nice and easy. Last time I was here, there wasn't much. Ooh, the edge looks a little soft. That ain't fun. Got some people that showed up while we were unpacking the truck. One person left, one person showed up. All right, I'll see you guys out on the lake. Alright guys, look, we got some people there, some more down the way. I don't know if you can see that or not. Got a dude over here. Whew, a little hot from walking out here on the lake, a little toasty. Might be snowing, but it isn't freezing quite yet, so we get everything set up here and I'll be back with you in a little bit. Everything's getting wet here, guys. The snow's melting as it's falling, so we gotta get drilling here quick. We're gonna just go right here. I'd say there's still a good 8 to 9 inches of solid ice at least, which is good. It's what we want. Hopefully those are the only 2 holes we have to drill the whole day. Let's get our scoop here. Get some of this ice out of these holes before we set up the tent. That way we don't have to throw it back in the tent. One thing I've learned over the years is if you're going to set up a hut, make sure you do this before you set up the hut, because it makes it a lot nicer not having to throw it right back on the ground where it's going to end up back in the hole or just making a mess. It gets all over the hut and the hut freezes and becomes not fun real quick.
Setting the tent up here isn't always the easiest part, but once it's done, definitely makes it nice to keep you out of the weather. Okay. All right. Like I said, we're in, I don't know if you guys can see that, 14 feet of water. Got both the rod I'm going to be bouncing, that's the pink line, and then the one that's dead sticking is on the bottom there at about 13 feet. So haven't marked anything yet. It's been a little slow. We got a lot of water pouring in right now, which I'm not enjoying. I've heard that sometimes these shacks are definitely not waterproof, and I can see that happening right now. The issue is this snow's melting as soon as it's hitting the tent, and it's letting all that water in. So we're gonna have to make sure that we set this tent back up when we get home, so we can get it to dry out good, because if we don't, we're going to be having mold issues and everything else, which I personally don't want to deal with. Yeah, I can't even get it to film now. Oh, GoPro, what are you doing? I don't know, maybe bananas are bad luck. It's looking that way. We got some spikes here. Some of them are starting to turn into they're not any maggots anymore. They're getting their shells and their casings and turn into, I believe, is beetles what they turn into. Anyway, or flies, excuse me, moths. So spikes have what I like to call, there's two little dots here. I don't know if you can see that on top of their head here. It's a little firmer up there. So if you go right below that, these things will stay on your hook all day long. I have put 3 spikes on my hook and it's lasted 2 or 3 hours before, no problem at all. So let's get down there, see what we can do here. Like I said, 14 feet of water. Water is definitely murky, which I'm not loving. See if there's the jig. So it's marking it nice and good. Gentleman said he was out here all morning since about 8 o'clock and caught 7 little fish, no keepers, which I'm definitely hoping is not the case for me. Just had a bite. Could not make it happen. He bit twice actually, missed him the first time. Second time he came up, gave it a good hit, had him hooked for a second, and he came off. He's still down there. Oh, a little tap. I think it's a small fish, whatever it is. But it's some action. We haven't had it all day, so he's still down there. Just like that, gone with the wind. I don't know. He might still be down there. Looks like he's sitting right at 14 feet, right below the jig. He just doesn't know what he wants to do. I think he got hooked a little bit the last time I set the hook, and I think that's enough for him not to want to commit again, but we'll see. Definitely a fish down there. Yep, he's coming up for the jig. Come on. And back down he goes. Oh, and he's coming back up. He doesn't know what he wants to do. Oh, he's back on the jig again. Oh my gosh, it has got to be something small. He's back on the jig again. Got him. Got one, baby. What is it? Ooh, nice crappie. He's tangled up with my other line though. No, it's a bluegill. Nice bluegill. There we go. That hook out. If I can lip it, it's a good bluegill. There we go. First fish of the day. Only took an hour and 10 minutes, but we got one. Real cold. Real cold. We're gonna send him back down. That was on the green jig with a little orange bead up front and some spikes. So, let's see if we can make it happen again. Like I said, that fish came up and he didn't know what he wanted to do. I had a bunch of bites. He smacked it a couple times. I think it was the same fish down there. I don't think he got hooked good the whole time. And then eventually he committed. And once again, I said about keeping the same spikes on all day. If you're catching fish and they're ripping them off, that's an exception, I would say, comparative to them falling off or getting torn and battered and beaten up in a way that makes them so they fall off. But alrighty, there we go, boys. One fish. Let's see if we can get some more. Doesn't feel very big. Well, I lied. Oh, it's a crappie. There you go. A little baby crappie.
Crappie.
Yeah. Had the first fish I caught one fish, and this is my second, and the first was a big bluegill. A very big bluegill, actually. Big enough I could lip it, so.
Yeah.
Man, there's a fish down there on my jig, and it will not bite it. It bit it, and it won't bite it again, but it's sitting on it. Ooh. Fishing is fun. Got him. Had to bring it up for him to bite. Another crappie.
At 1 o'clock they start, 2 to 10 starts rolling and the first one starts rolling.
Three fish.
See how that turns out.
Got a little baby crappie, guys.
Excited to try that. People say,
Man, I keep marking fish. Hopefully I can catch another one here.
get it?
I think it's because you're on the phone, bro. You're,
Yeah. Yeah, I missed them, yeah.
What'd she say?
Glad I could bring you up. She goes, I was just about to say, it wasn't me saying it wasn't very good fishing, and then since she's been on the phone, you think I...
Yeah. Yep, that's exactly what happened.
See, you just needed some positive attitude.
In fact, it's a sovereign gate change. Can I tell you that?
Sitting here listening to the sermon from church this morning. It was either a fishing or a sermon.
So, what does that mean?
In person. So I ultimately decided let's go fishing and listen to the sermon out on the ice, and was able to bring another one up. A little crappie. Nothing big. Wouldn't take it home, but it's a fish. Fish 4 of the day. It's been slow. It is 2:30. Been here for 2.5 hours. And I haven't made much happen other than these 4 fish. It's definitely been a slow day, but a bad day of fishing is better than a good day of work, you know. And you know, you might think that's silly. A lot of people say that, but it's most definitely true.
Because of danger, was really a divine appointment.
How we doing, guys? It's 2:42 right now. Snow is still coming down pretty good. It's a winter wonderland out there for sure. I'll show you guys. It looks pretty beautiful out there. Fishing's been tough. Been just trying to make the most of it that I can, you know. Try to get on some fish here and make it what I can. It's been tough. It's been a slow day. 4 fish. Last time I was out in this lake, I think we were catching 4 fish a minute at one point. There's another fish on the graph here coming up to the jig. I like when the cameras are on. Hold on. There's one on my jig right now. Got him. On camera, baby. Let's go. Ooh. This might be the nicest fish of the day. He's fighting like he's nice. If I can keep him on. What is it? Maybe it's something different? Nope. Nice bluegill. There you go, guys. Take that. On a slow day. 5 fish. Hooked him perfectly. Right in the bottom of the jaw. Gotta slick their spines down. Sure as all you fishermen know. And bluegill can get you good if you're not paying attention to where your fingers are. There we go. Still using that green jig with the orange bead on the front. Let's see if we can lip this one. We were able to lip the first one. Yeah. Another nice bluegill, guys. Let's get it back home. Yeah, he's trying. There he goes, down he goes. I have a minnow on down there, and I've had a couple hits on it. Fish come up and they'll bite the tail of the minnow and they'll go back down. Nothing substantial, nothing that I've been able to get on the hook. So there was a close this window. There was a local who was there when I was pulling in. He pulled it at the same time that I did, and he said on his, he has a Markham underwater camera, and that he saw a muskie down there the last time he was here. So there's big fish here. I don't know if they're gonna want to bite my jigs or not, but they're here. So that's why I have that minnow down there, just cause, you know, when something big comes by and rolls through and wants to bite that minnow, should be very cool. So I'll get back to you guys when I have another fish. Like I said, it's been slow, so it may be 3 o'clock, it may be 4. I'll be heading out around 4 here. I have a birthday party to get to. But yeah, the Lord is good, for sure. It's been a dreary day, but He's provided me with a couple fish and a good time, so cannot complain. Fish on the minnow. I was just talking that whole time about why I have a minnow down there and how, you know, I've been getting bites and all that. Well, I just caught one on the minnow. Oh my gosh! Look at that perch. Oh goodness, that's a chunky boy. Got all tangled up with my other line, like before. See if we can get it out. Okay, wow, hook popped right out. It almost used the other line to its advantage. Oh my goodness. Man, look at the gut on that perch. Look at that. That is the best fish of the day. Holy cow. Look at the stomach on that thing. It might not look big to you, but it's definitely a good fish to me. That's fantastic. Just a little rattle trap and a minnow, and it freaking devoured it. It's fantastic. Let's get it back down in the hole. My holes are kind of filling with ice, so it's kind of hard for them to go back down, but come on. And down it goes. Let's go, guys. Let's go. It's fantastic. It's a fish I've been searching for this whole day, I'd say. And that just made it worth it. It's fantastic. Let's get that minnow back down there. Let me put a fresh one on. I was having fish the whole day looking at the minnow. I just couldn't get anything to commit to it. And now I did. So it's fantastic. It's exactly what it was down there for. Do exactly what it did. Let's send it back down. We are at, if I didn't say it before, we're at Bald Eagle State Forest, fishing Sayers Lake. Had some really good luck in the past. Had some fish push up shallow. That's where we're fishing. We're trying to fish that shallow edge a little bit. Like I said, we killed it a couple weeks ago. You know, we had fish stacked up, piled up. So I was hoping I'd come in and have the same thing happen, but I think with this storm and the high water that came in from the streams that were pushing into the reservoir, it's made it difficult. The water's real dingy, and I just don't think these fish they have so much food coming in, and I think all this nutrients is helping feed the smaller fish. So they're not super interested, but they're interested enough to come in, take a look at it, and then swim off. Other than the 5 fish that I've caught today. But yeah, it's been good. I can't complain. I'd love some more. I want an oddball. I want something that stands out. That perch was definitely the oddball of the day so far. Last time I was here, we definitely didn't catch anything to that amount in terms of perch wise. They were all small perch if we caught any, but that was a good one. That was a good fat female, I would presume. Getting ready to lay some eggs for spring. If I had to take a guess, could be way off, but I believe that's the case. So yeah, it's been slow. We've marked some fish here and there. I don't know if you guys can see what we got going on here, but got the bait cooler holding up the minnow rod heater, and then we got a camera pointing at the old fish finder so you guys can see the graph side by side. But yeah, it's a nice little setup. I've stayed warm and dry in here, I can tell you that. As you can see, all my heavy coats are off. It's definitely toasty, and the heater's on low. It doesn't need to be any higher than that. I think honestly I could get away with the heater being off and it'd still probably be 50 degrees in here at least. So I'd say it's probably a 65, 70 right now. Definitely toasty. But yeah. Ah. I missed it on the camera. I had one looking right at the minnow that whole time. And then he came to me. There he is. Came shot up at the jig. I didn't even get a chance to click the video on. Holy cow. Once again, nothing huge. I think every crappie I've caught's been the same size today, unfortunately. Nothing big, but it's a fish. Cannot complain. You know, I think with all these crappie, they'd be more intended to eat that minnow with these big mouths they got. I mean, look at that thing. I'd be able to suck in these minnows no problem. Oh, there's one coming up to the minnow right now. There we go. Let's get back down there. Man, there's some good fish down there. You guys can see it there, covering the entire bottom of that screen. Yep. He's on the minnow. Oh, it's small. He tapped it. You can see my jig went up to the top there. Oh, there we go. That was cool. Feels nice. I think it's probably just another stereotypical one of those fish that we've been catching all day. Nothing crazy. Let's see. Nope, even smaller. Little pumpkin seed. Yeah, he wouldn't eat that minnow. That minnow would be too big for him. He might pick at it a little bit, but definitely not eat it. Here we go, on the green jig again. Can we lip this one? Oh, look at that. There we go, guys. Get him back in the hole. Down he goes. Look at this. last couple minutes of fishing are the most productive. I think we caught more fish in the time frame of 10 minutes than we did all day. This is great. We need that big one though. We need that wall mounter. Just getting everything finished, packed up here. And I see some. That ain't good. Smoking light for the first time. Get up out of this tent here, maybe, without eating shit. Oh. Whew. Got a couple people out there. Not many. Got some huts out there and man, what a beautiful day it is. Look at them mountains over there. That's phenomenal. Let's get everything packed up and put away to the best of our ability. I don't think we're gonna keep anything dry, so let's just get it all packed up here. Always make sure that you put your auger cover on your auger, because the reason I have 2 sleds now is so in case I forget that, I don't put holes in my tent, because I got my brand new tent and then I got this auger and I threw the auger into the tent sled without even thinking anything was going to be an issue. Didn't put the cover back on and it put a little slice in the sled already. Brand new sled. So obviously you don't want that to happen, and if you can prevent it, you should, because these sleds are expensive, and if you take good care of them, they last for quite a while. If you don't, well, I'm sure you can assume what would happen. If you don't take care of them, they don't last very long. You know, another part that I miss of having another person is the help you can have to pack up, because it can take a while, especially when you got a lot of crap like I do. I bring as much stuff out here as I can to be comfortable, so it takes a while to pack up. Oh. But like, we unloaded everything, we just gotta load it right back up. One thing after another. Heater, scoot. And eventually, when it's all said and done, everything will be back in there and you'll be good to go. So I'll see you guys in a second once this is all put back together. Alrighty, and just like that, what once was is no longer. Everything's packed up. See if we can get this all back to the truck in one piece. That's gonna be the hard part. I'll see you guys there. We're on land. Whew, and here's the hard part. We're doing it though, slowly but surely. Out of breath, take a toll on you going up it. We'll get there though, no rush. We'll get there eventually. Alright guys, we are back at the truck. I don't know how much this tarp's gonna do considering everything's already soaking wet, but we're gonna got the truck packed back up. Everything's loaded up. GoPro keeps saying the battery's low. We're gonna get back on the road. I'll see you guys in a little bit. We just made it home. It was a ridiculous storm out there.
but we made it home safe. Caught some fish today. Thank you guys for coming along. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and turn the bell on for notifications. Thank you guys. You have a good one. I'll see you next week in either Erie or another ice fishing tournament. Bang!